What's good? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? It's your boy Kiji, and I am back with another video. Today, we have some interesting news. So, if any of you guys remember, 6 months ago, I covered the exclusive news from this website, Avatar News, and they've been pretty good with their stuff. Like, these guys seem pretty legit. This is the place for Avatar News. Like, they have monopolized it, and they're doing really good. 4 new Avatar games were supposed to be dropping between I think around 2022 2023. Like I said, this was 6 months ago. This was towards the beginning of the year, so we didn't know what was going on. So the first game was a mobile game that was already announced. This right here is the actual console and PC game, Quest for Balance, Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG. And this just dropped. Like, this is freaking brand spanking new news. I'm gonna cover this and read through this. I'm very excited. I have my reservations, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's get started. Quest for Balance, Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG with Breath of the Wild style, coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch, PC on November 8th. And the crazy thing is, this game has not been announced officially, and this website already has the announced date. This game was actually leaked on Amazon Japan, so this is not just out of nowhere. The game was leaked, but we're actually getting November 8th might be a placeholder that could change, but right now the date is November 8th. Avatar News can exclusively confirm that the Quest for Balance is real, and we've seen gameplay footage. The game has a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild visual style and features White Lotus members Paku, Bumi, and Iroh telling stories from the end of the 100-Year War over a game of Pai Sho, which the player plays through. I love that narrative structure. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Just 3 old dudes chopping it up over a game of which is essentially like checkers or chess, Pai Sho, and they're telling these stories. And there's more details in here, but that's awesome. I love that. Exclusive White Lotus. Okay, that's the same thing. And then we've seen gameplay footage. So earlier this week, a new Avatar game seemingly leaked out of nowhere. Listings for a console game called Avatar: The Last Airbender, Quest for a Balance suddenly popped up on Amazon Japan and a few other obscure places. There were 0 details, but it was enough for a big gaming media to pick it up and report on the mysterious potential leak based on its potential existence alone. Of course, if you follow Avatar News, you already knew from one of our previous exclusive reports that an Avatar: The Last Airbender console RPG was coming much sooner than you think, and that's exactly what they said. Could these be the same thing? There were 4 games that were rumored, so 2 out of those 4 have technically been revealed, or one has been officially revealed. This one has been leaked, or this is just like news. So I held off on reporting on this until I can get my sources to confirm, and now that I'm back with more than I could have dreamed of, Avatar News can exclusively confirm that Quest for Balance is indeed real and is on its way to you from Paramount and its subsidiary Avatar Studios and Game Mill. Now, here's the thing. I don't know who's developing it. Game Mill is a publisher. I don't know if they have an in-house developer, but they're a publisher. For example, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, they were published by Game Mill, but it was developed by Ludosity. So I don't know who's going to be developing this. That's why I said I had reservations, because Game Mill, usually they put out games that are kind of whack in terms of quality. Like, they're still fun, but they don't have like the depth of like more like other games. But once again, I don't know who the developer are, and they said Avatar Studios is putting this out. So hey, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I am still excited to see what it could look like, but I'm still have reservations. But that's not all. We were shown gameplay stills and footage and giving a rundown of the game's story. Visually, Quest for Balance looks straight out of iconic Zelda Breath of the Wild, with that cel-shaded art style that has garnered so much praise even to this day. Even the soft but epic fantasy lighting looks the same. It's basically the world of Avatar shown through that lens, and that sounds awesome. I would love to see that. The gameplay, however, is not like Breath of the Wild. Right off the bat, I want to make it clear that Quest for Balance isn't open world. The framing of the game is that set after the end of the animated series, members of the Order of the White Lotus have gotten together for a game of Pai Sho and start telling old war stories to each other. They tell the events of the end of the 100-Year War, the events of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series, with Paku covering Book 1, Water, Bumi covering Book 2, Earth, and Iroh covering Book 3, Fire. You, as the player, play through these stories from the start of Avatar: The Last Airbender. However, their memories aren't foolproof because they're old. You know, they're old dudes, so they're not going to remember like exactly how it is. So you end up playing through alternate histories different from what happened in the show. It's kind of like Avatar's What If, That's actually a great pitch. Like, I love that pitch. Some of these are more serious, and while some of them are more humorous. The only playable character I personally saw in small bits and pieces was shown was Aang, but from what I understand, there's should be a bunch more for all the different stories. The story system is why the game is prefix called Avatar: The Last Airbender and not Avatar. The recently revealed aptly titled mobile RPG Avatar Generations will evolve to cover different eras like Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra, while Quest for Balance is a big one and done console release specifically covering Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S, Series X, Nintendo Switch, PC on November 8th, and it will have a relatively big marketing push, so keep an eye out soon. So it is currently August. Let's see, you've got September, October, November. We have two to 3 months basically to see or hear about this game, and it's Avatar, so naturally it's going to have a big marketing push because it's Avatar. Like, that's Nickelodeon's, Paramount's biggest, besides SpongeBob. Avatar is number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like other shows probably have more popularity now, but when it comes to a critical reception and fan reception, Avatar is like up there. That's a head honcho. Especially even with Korra, and like that still has a huge fan base. Even though people didn't like it as much as The Last Airbender, that's still like a huge thing. I am very interested. I am also very excited. Like I said, I do have reservations due to like the publisher. However, if this game is like, I'm down for a single player game, you know. I've only done one single player walkthrough on the channel. I would like to do another one with the new game with like a brand new experience and like perspective instead of eyes. I would like to do that. If this could be the game that I could do that, I don't know if you guys would like to see that. I know my audience right now is really focused on like multiverses, and I still have some people who like Roblox a lot on here. However, I would like to play this game on the channel. If it's good, if it seems good, I'll purchase it and play it. I'm very interested, very excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you are excited, if you're not excited, if you hate it, if you love it, whatever is on your mind, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. It's been Kiji, and I will see you guys later. Peace.